Well, one of those things that everyone said to me about the GoPro, you can't bloody rely on it recording when you want it to. Right, anyway, so I've got it recording now for a bit. Welcome everybody. Just tell you, like I say, today is the day I'm off to John O Groats. Well, I'm actually not going to John O Groats, I'm going to Newcastle to go to John O Groats. Yeah, and then from John O Groats I'm going down to Land's End, and then from Land's End I'm going across to Ramsgate. I'm sorry, my mind's not on this at the minute. It's because I don't know whether I've just gone through a speed trap because I wasn't bloody paying attention because I was talking to this. Right, let me just stop for a sec. I need to put my speeding overlay thing on my phone. Yeah, so I've got the next 6 days of travelling around the UK, which I've been meaning to do for a long time, many years, and our trip to Switzerland was cancelled, so yeah, our trip to Switzerland was cancelled because of COVID. So I just thought, sod it, I'm going to do this, because as I said, I've been wanting to do it for many years. So the die was cast, and that's now what I'm doing. Yeah, so my first day is from here to Newcastle. My second day is from Newcastle to John O Groats. Third day from John O Groats down to Dumfries. Fourth, Dumfries to Chepstow. Fifth, Chepstow to Land's End, and then back up to Honiton. And then the sixth from Honiton to Ramsgate back to Camberley. That's the itinerary. So I've got my fingers crossed obviously for good weather. I've started off in absolutely superb weather. So yeah, let's just keep them little pinkies crossed. So going now to get my breakfast at Super Sausage, Towcester, and then on to Scarborough, Skegness, up through Hull and all that. Just because I've never been there, so rather than take a direct route up and through the Peak District where I have been, I'll go somewhere where I haven't been. Makes sense to me. So if anyone's interested, I'm doing this route on my 1982 G1100 Gullwing. It's now done 63,000 miles. I don't think for 1 second she's going to give me any trouble. I'm more worried about punches than I am anything else. So it's going to be a good ride. I can just feel it in my water. It's going to be a good ride. I know some people have said to me that once you're in Scotland it's a right pain when you're travelling through the towns, because apparently it's 20 mile an hour through all Scottish towns. But I won't have a problem with that, I don't think. I mean, I am doing this trip without doing any motorway. I've always wanted to do it without touching the motorway. There is one small section obviously you have to touch, and that is through Scotland, through Edinburgh to Perth, going over there, because it's such a big detour if you don't. But it is just that little bit. Everywhere else it's just all A and B roads, which I think is great. Quite happy with that. over the M1. Yeah, who wants to get anywhere by motorway on bikes? Unless you have to. Oh, scooter club. There's some lovely countryside out here, I will say. It's relatively flat, having said that, but these roads that I'm on now are lovely, really nice. Seen quite a few bikers on them, so they can't all be wrong, can they? Yeah, a beautiful day, absolutely beautiful day. Coming to home. Well, what, 116 miles so far from this morning. That has taken me though 3.5 hours. Well, minus the stop obviously to go and get a sausage and egg McMuffin, which I wasn't expecting to do. Obviously I was going to go to the Super Sausage Cafe and stuff and have breakfast there. I got there at what, 9:20, and the place was rammed. So I thought, I've got a long way to go, I'm going to be late getting there anyway, so I thought I can't really hang around too much in a queue waiting to get served. So I carried on. I'll go there again another day. It's only up the road, really, 70 mile I think from my house. So I'll go there another day and make a day of that trip instead of making that part of this trip. Yeah. Oh, it's stunning. That's a good thing. At least you can see for a long way. Yeah. Well, I suppose I'll start getting affected by the wind soon. You see those turbines, you know you're going to find a breezy area. But if the roads are like this all the way up to Skegness, I think it is first, then I'll be a happy boy. These are lovely. And I think this reminds me a bit of when we was in France last year, in that you feel really safe on roads like, because you can see you've got the big hedgerows. There's a tractor waiting around the corner to surprise you. You know, it's quality. And on such a beautiful day, well, you can see a long way, so win-win. Looks like someone's making the dump run. Cars full of stuff in the back. Sunday morning dump run. Oh, those were the days.